but maybe that's who's to say if they win, they're going to go down as the biggest geniuses in the history of politics. That's what will determine it. But I think that for somebody who came in with so much promise and possibility, for it to end up with just not that other guy, that seems to me an inadequate argument.
Morgan, the Governor Cuomo has a reputation, the people around him as being heavy-handed, of trying to basically intimidate, manipulate, dominate the press.
Is that true?
Talk a little bit about what your experience has been, and how do you grade Governor Cuomo, one, again, as being able to get I know the polls obviously show that he's doing something very well, because the man can do no wrong. The Times wrote a piece about, the group that pushes his agenda, supposedly. I forget what the name of it is at this current time. Committee to Save New York, exactly, in the rents and the aqueduct racetrack and what went down there. Talk a little bit about Governor Cuomo.
Well, I'm only 2 months into this gig, so I haven't personally interacted with the governor, just to be fair, in my time as editor-in-chief here. I think in a lot of ways, the jury's still out on this governor. I mean, he has certainly been an effective governor, especially compared to his two predecessors. He's done a great job in managing the media. He's done a really novel, just you bring up the Committee to Save New York. I mean, what a model idea to create essentially your own super PAC and to have somebody pushing your agenda like all the time, to be in continuous campaign mode. That's what we've seen from this executive branch, is that, they never give up. They're relentless in driving home their message. They're relentless in pushing for their objectives. Now, that is certainly admirable. I mean, Governor Cuomo raised more money through his super PAC than President Obama did. So he's really shown himself to be a very powerful and able executive. Now, to what end he ultimately is using his power, that's I think where the jury's out on. But it's unquestionable that he's had an effective and impressive first 2 years in office.
Morgan, last question. Where do you get your news from? Where do you go to get your political news?
The Perez notes. I go straight to the Perez notes. First read and the Perez notes. I give them the Morgan stamp of approval.
Come on, Morgan. Give me a little something. Come on. New York Times, State of Politics, Politicker, or do you use them all? Come on.
Well, lately I've been reading a lot of the newspapers around the state. Because I'm trying to get more and more involved in covering state